and welcome to Fiction After Lunch. I'm Mindy.
And I'm still happy.
And you're still happy.
Yeah.
And I like that I look very angry at you when you said you were happy. Oh my. Yeah, the thing is, for the listener only.
For those who are only listening and not watching, you can't see us right now.
Like in every episode, but
Yeah.
for the people on YouTube, I guess I will just cut out everything that will be like for the YouTube people. So I guess we can just talk as normal.
Yeah.
And yeah, we have finally our models finished. Woo!
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Woo! Mon Dieu. Okay, and yeah, Sam, do you want to introduce your model? I think last time
I already introduced
you, so I think this will be my personal debut.
Yeah, this is your space now.
Yeah, so look at my hair, it's flowing away. Oh my god, it's actually flowing. And yeah, my character has a lot of different emotions, and I like that I look angry and happy at the same time. So I guess it's a little bit too much of calibration. Oh my god. It will be very fun when we are editing this. Yeah, but we thought we finished our models so far. There's still some stuff that we have to do with them, do more calibrations and everything, but yeah, we are VTubers now.
Woo!
Woo! Nice. And yeah, Sam is still a cat girl, and
Yeah.
I'm actually, I think the model is very based on Mindy. This is like, I think, the design that I had in mind for Mindy when she wears like a wet dress.
This is from the prom night episode.
Yeah, I think this is how Mindy like looks during the prom night. So, hello, I'm Mindy. Maybe in future I will like hide a knife under my skirt or something and you will not see. Haha. And mon Dieu, already starts weird with this VTuber vibe. And yeah, we are just going to continue completely normally what we are going to do in every episode. We are going to read a chapter that someone wrote.
No, this I can take responsibility for.
Oh, okay.
Because old Sam wrote this particular chapter.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I was very happy because of my VTuber model. I have very pretty cat ears and whiskers and cat teeth. And then I was very happy, and then I wrote a chapter.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So maybe there will be like a Cat Sam appearing in the chapter or something.
No.
Or Cat Sam vibes.
No.
No?
No.
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 No vibes?
No vibes.
No vibes at all. So yeah, today we are going to read an intermediate chapter again.
Yeah.
Yeah, last time, I think this intermediate chapter still plays during the time when, like, from the first season, when Mindy was not in... What?
First of all, if you are new here, listen to season 1 first, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
You won't understand what is happening otherwise. And, yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at my model. I have to close it. I cannot concentrate at all.
I'm also looking at my model all the time. I really like that my model is really skeptical looking at you all the time. Like, every time when you talk, it's like...
How dare she?
How dare she? Oh my. Or she's just laughing. Yeah. This will be my character with 6 right now.
Yeah, I got distracted again. So, go
I also need to close it maybe.
Yeah. Go listen to season 1, listen to the first half of season 2.
Yeah. You should definitely listen to something before, because I think nothing will make sense. Or we just explain everything. But I don't think we can explain what happened in the first season in a few sentences.
You'd have to explain the whole season.
And it's not as easy as you think.
No, a lot happened. But it's a good story.
A girl who falls in love with an alien and stuff happens.
And
stuff happens.
Yeah.
And there's like not a blue bear, but a green bear.
A green bear, yeah.
A green bear. A guy in a costume.
In a fursuit.
In a fursuit. I think that's everything that you have to know.
Yeah.
And yeah, the alien is in jail. Jim is in jail.
Yeah.
Mindy is searching for Lisa and calling the prison all the time, but they like don't want her to talk with Jim. They're like, don't call us lady or girl.
Yeah.
And yeah, actually last time when we saw Mindy, in the first intermediate chapter, she stole Marcy's phone.
Mm.
So she's stealing phones. Marcy is sad.
Hashtag sad life.
Hashtag sad life
If
is
your
every
phone gets
time.
stolen.
And you wrote this chapter, I think, last night, or when did you write it?
Last night and this morning.
Oh my gosh, how much did you even sleep?
Not a lot, but it's okay.
Mon Dieu. So I guess you're very energetic right now, because every time when you say that you haven't slept like so much, you're like very...
No, I mean, it depends on what I'm doing. I was writing, and writing makes me happy. I didn't have a lot of time to write because I had some issues with other people. and I was very angry most of the time. I don't know if you noticed it in the podcast, but
I think there's like a correlation. Like every time when we are recording an episode, I think every time there's like one thing that you mentioned that made you angry before we record an episode.
Yes.
So every episode, like the people only see like angry Sam.
Yeah.
And today is like a little bit more of happy Sam dabei. With you.
Yeah, I'm with you now.
Mon Dieu. And yeah, actually, today is also, how's it called? A special day?
Because we actually ate lunch together.
Oh my god, we finally follow our name again.
Yeah.
It is a Saturday. We ate some very, very nice lunch. Do you want to explain what we had? Can you try?
I cannot try. I think you know this better than I, because I wasn't even looking at the recipe. Okay. I just sliced onions and garlic, and I have no idea what else you put in the bowl besides noodles.
Actually, I put a lot of stuff inside.
Yeah, like, I noticed, but I don't know the name of any of the things you put in there.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was like a curry udon recipe. Yeah. And like udon is like a special kind of Japanese noodle which is very thick, and I quite like it. And I don't know, I had all of the ingredients for this recipe, and I thought like, okay, why not ask Sam if when she comes over that we just cook this recipe. And actually it's just like a soup with these noodles, and the soup is like very spicy. It's like this curry flavor with coconut milk and a lot of different kind of spices put inside. And also some kind of like minced meat fake thingy. Soy milk? No, how's it called? Minced soy granulate, I guess it's called.
Yeah, granulate.
Actually, I like it very much.
I'm not a huge fan. Oh, it's fine.
Yeah, therefore I got myself more, and also some kind of nuts, onions. Yeah,
and I had to separate the nuts because I'm allergic to one kind of nut.
And then Sam was just sorting all of the nuts and like, okay, I cannot eat this one, but this one I can eat. Yeah. So this was very adventurous, and then we listened to some music actually. Yeah. From.
No.
No, we will not mention?
We will not mention.
Why not mention?
I don't know, it's not everyone is a fan of it, and there's also some...
Is it very provocative?
No. But some of the fans are not seen as cool. Yeah. I will explain to you later.
Oh, okay. Then I will not further mention it.
Don't question me.
I will just peep.
I have my reasons. Yeah, cut it out.
I will just like peep.
No, peep.
Now people can guess in the comments what we talked about.
Yeah.
And but we just listened to some music. It was very, very nice. But the other show I can mention, can I?
Yes.
Okay.
That's okay.
Because actually I'm now a huge fan of like musicals and how's it called? These musical movies? Do they have a special name? I think they are just called musical movies or something. Like the musical is where you go into a theater, I guess. But yeah, I watched The Greatest Showman. It was really, really interesting. I liked the choreography. I liked the songs. Very much liked it. Yeah, a lot. Yeah. Listen to the music all the time, and at some point I guess I can also sing along.
Yeah.
But I will not sing here.
Not right now.
Not right now. Oh, there's a song that's called like... No, wait. No. And, yeah. We have seen each other, I think, 2 days ago, right?
Yes.
Or 3 days.
2 days.
2 days.
I arrived on Thursday. Friday I spent alone, missing Mindy. And today is Saturday, and we're meeting again.
Yeah, the funny thing is because yesterday I actually had, like, plans.
Yeah.
And I was just the whole day alone.
Yeah.
At home and doing like VTuber model stuff and everything. Oh my god, I had like my motivation to interact with people yesterday was like at the lowest level.
Okay.
Like Meg always describes me when I have like these introverted days where I just want to stay at home and don't want to see anyone as like Mindy.
Antisocial Mindy.
Yeah,
for the English.
antisocial Mindy. This is like my short nickname when I'm like antisocial. Yeah, so I was Mindy yesterday.
Okay.
And I was very, very productive, like doing this all of models and videos and stuff like this. So I actually made myself a very, very great day. I was so happy yesterday after I sent the message that I don't go to university and meet the people or something. Then I was like, freedom. I can do whatever I want. Yeah.
Yeah, I spent the day arguing with people online, but let's not
talk
about
it. That's the complete opposite. Like, I had like my best day after a while, you're like,
shit day.
Whoa.
But today is okay again because I'm spending it with Mindy.
Yeah.
With Mindy.
Every day with me is perfect. What?
Yeah.
Oh my god. No, the narcissistic side comes through.
Yeah. Save it for the chapter.
What? Okay. Yeah. So this actually we don't have so much else to mention because we have seen each other 2 days ago. So
yeah, and also we cooked together and already talked, and I think it will get annoying to each other if we talk about the same things again we already talked about.
Oh, it would be so fun if we just like talk about the same stuff we talked about 5 minutes ago just to how's it called? Just to fill the time.
Yeah, absolutely not. It's a long chapter. You have no time to fill.
It's actually a long one. I think the reading time that I saw was 10 minutes, but yeah, we will discuss.
Yeah, but when as soon as we start discussing, and also I think reading time is silent reading, and you're already slower when you read out loud.
Yeah, true. Okay.
I mean, do you have anything else to say? You want to talk about?
I have so many things I want to say, but not today.
Not today. No more co-workers to complain about.
Yeah, I haven't been to my part-time job for a while now, so...
I haven't seen him at the office. Someone else was in there, I didn't know. And I had to check our mail, our paper mail.
Okay.
And I went into the room and there was a lady sitting, perhaps our age even. And I said hi to her and I acted like I knew her. But I don't think I know her. I just walked out again, and I think she wanted to talk to me, but I was also antisocial. I was like,
I like it. You're just like, hello. Bye. Like trying to be very social and happy, and then you're like, no, not today.
Yeah.
Oh my. But there's a new lady?
I haven't seen her before. Maybe you know her. But then again,
no,
I'm staying... One with brown hair, which tells you a lot, obviously. But she was sitting in the secretary room where the other person had been sitting before her.
Okay, but it's not like an older lady who... Always...
No. She seems young and I don't think I've seen her before. But then again, I'm rarely leaving our office. I know you are walking around and talking to people and having discussions, but I stay in my room, and as soon as someone from the co-workers comes in, I'm like, I'm so busy right now.
No, I just like I think I have like this internal clock now. After 1 hour of work, I kind of get like tired. So I like every hour, like I just walk around, get myself a tea. I don't know, go somewhere, or I don't know, just stand up in the room and I don't know, just stand because I cannot sit for so long.
Okay.
And I don't know. Normally I just go and get myself a drink or something. Because normally I drink like 1 tea or something in 1 hour, and then I get myself like several teas.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, and then on the way, normally there are people and they want to talk with me, and I'm sometimes, how is your life? What's going on? How are the children?
You are so social. Sometimes I have to go to the toilet and there are people in the kitchen and I'm like, hey, and I go to the toilet and then I go back.
Yeah, but
I don't... No, sorry.
Yeah, the thing is you don't, like, have to be social if you don't want to. Like, I try to balance it.
I kind of feel uncomfortable being social with co-workers. I'm not sure. I'm so uncomfortable right now, Mindy. I don't like it. I don't like talking to co-workers.
Because we are co-workers for the people who hear it this first time. No best friends anymore, co-workers. Just.
Only co-workers.
Only co-workers. And yeah, I think, like, I sometimes also have these days where I'm like, I don't want to talk with anyone, and then I just do the same. I just go to, I don't know, to the bathroom, get myself a tea and just leave. And when someone wants to talk, I'm like, yeah, okay, I have something to do, bye-bye. And I don't know, but sometimes I feel like, okay, now I just want to take a break and I want to talk with someone. And then I just walk around and see if there's someone. But not always there are people. It's like very rarely that I really have like a small talk with someone. And normally it's like not too long, like 5 to 10 minutes or something. Yeah. Like with one girl who was working there, Needle.
Yeah, Needle.
Needle, who was also working there. Like sometimes I had discussions with her, like which lasted an hour or something. Like almost every time when I was in the office, I always went to her room, like when I took a break, and then we had a discussion for 1 hour, and then I went again to work. So now I have no one to talk to, like 1 complete hour from the co-workers from. So
now you can guess who of us gets more work done.
Hey, now I get more work done because I don't spend 1 hour talking with people. So
yeah.
I just know that our boss gets a new dog, and I'm really looking forward to it. Because
to her bringing the dog to work.
Yeah, she wants to bring it to the office, and it will be like a small one, very cute puppy.
Maybe this will make me leave the office, and I stay on the floor in her office.
You just take a laptop with you, sit in front of her office like with a chair, just like every time when the dog comes out, you're like, hello.
No, I stay inside the office next to the dog. Sitting there,
sitting down on the like pillow next to the dog. Yeah, this will be nice. But yeah, where have we been? Like we want to read a chapter today.
Yeah.
And you can see what we see. Yeah. And yeah, I think we can just start, right? So
yeah, what happened last time, Mindy? Short summary. Wait a second. Okay.
Okay, so last time I remember that Trudy went to school with Rico. Yeah. She saw Gordon, was very like... and then they have a mean teacher who was like, oh yeah, here, volcanoes are funny. And yeah, then there was something mean written on the blackboard. Trudy is now my favorite character. And... yeah, because she handled the situation, I don't know, very funny. And Marcy was angry that her, like, trying to get attention from Trudy didn't work. Yeah, and I think this was everything, right? Yeah. Or did I, like, forgot a very important part?
They had their first kiss, Gordon and Trudy.
Was it the first one? I thought they had kissed before. But...
No, they had not. It was interesting that you didn't even notice, but okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because there were already like this weird situations between both of them where they were just looking at each other. Yeah. And being clingy.
And
cringy. And I think I just suppressed this memory of romantic time between Trudy and Gordon. Yeah. And I remember Sophia, her best friend, is like very insulting to her. Like, I think Marcy wants to tell her that her friends are not so real friends. Maybe Sophia wrote this. Yeah. On the blackboard. So, but yeah, let's go to.
Now I'm thinking, is that something my best friend from back then would do? And I have to say, probably.
What?
Probably she would.
I Are you sure this was like a good best friend?
We spent a lot of time together.
This could be like a hardcore joke, like with very good friends, kind of.
Yeah.
But
Don't do this, Mindy. Please don't.
no. Like in our office, I will write down like very mean stuff, like on a
Sam is
on the
stinky.
door. Sam is stinky. This would be actually cute if you describe it like in
With
this
love.
way, with love.
Yeah.
Like Sam is stinky, hot. Sam is my stinky, hot. Oh my gosh, now this is very lovey-dovey. So,
Have fun writing fanfiction.
no.
Oh, yes!
Oh my gosh. Let's go into this chapter, please. Please stop.
Stop it, Sam.
Stop it. Okay.
I'm doing the narrator again, and I have to move closer to the screen because I don't see very well.
Okay.
Oh shit! The thing is very small.
I can also make it bigger.
Do you want to read Jim?
But can I do a good Jim voice? Yeah, I can try.
If you want to, okay. Do you want to also read the person he is having a conversation with, or do you want me to read it?
Is it Mindy?
No,
Is it?
it's a man.
I want to speak Jim actually.
Okay, only speak Jim. Okay.
Okay.
I thought it makes it easier for you because they're having a conversation.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's like also easier for the listener if they.
Because Mindy can only do one voice.
Yeah, I can. Today it will be like a Mindy Jim version.
Okay. The sun was probably just rising outside the windowless grey room as Martin, 32, former bus driver, watched his cellmate try to carve a tunnel into the concrete floor with a plastic spoon he had stolen from the cafeteria.
Oh, with a plastic spoon? How? What? No, this doesn't work.
Yes.
So Martin, okay, I guess you mentioned Jim, so I guess Jim has stolen the plastic spoon and tried to escape now?
Yeah, and he has a cellmate called Martin.
Oh no, okay.
It's not working. Martin... Wait a second. It's not working! Martin said in a sing-song voice, sitting cross-legged on their bunk bed. Trust me, I tried.
I like that Martin is like a diva right now, like, I tried. I can imagine Jim being very, like, annoyed by him. Like, oh, shut up!
Without missing a beat, Jim announced without even stopping to scratch the plastic spoon over the concrete floor.
Nonsense! Your weak, pathetic, noodle-formed human arms could never! What?
The spoon snatched in half. Told you so, Martin said. Jim held each part of the broken spoon in one hand as he yelled towards the cold grey ceiling.
Cursed human meal preparation object! Curse you!
Are you having a stroke? It's just a spoon, Jimothy.
Jimothy?
Martin frowned. A dead cellmate always was quite uncomfortable to explain, even if the death had happened by natural causes.
What? Wait, so...
If he's having a stroke because he's
okay.
speaking weirdly, maybe he's having a stroke, and if he dies, it's hard to explain for Martin.
So they are just new cellmates, because after a while, like, you can figure out that Jim is, like, behaving like this a lot of times.
Or
like,
maybe
talks like this.
Or maybe he'd been more quiet before, or maybe...
So
we don't
maybe
know.
Jim was like, oh damn, now I'm in prison.
Yeah.
So he's like thinking about a plan and not talking like with a human being, because he's like, okay, I'm too good to talk with this human being.
Yeah.
And then Martin, I can imagine Martin just telling Jim like his life story, and Jim was like, shut up, I don't want to listen. And yeah, I don't know, just tries not to really interact with Martin. Stop calling me that, you Stop calling me that, you stupid, pathetic human worm.
It's written on your name tag, Jimothy, so it must be Jimothy. Jimothy.
Oh my god, Martin would be so annoying. Oh no. But is it actually, like didn't we say that gym was called like gymnasium? And why is it now Jimothy?
His last name is Nasium.
So Jim is just a short version of Jimothy.
Perhaps not. Maybe the prison just made a mistake.
Oh. But how
We don't
about
know.
like his legal papers or something?
Yeah, of course he doesn't have them, right? So, or he made a mistake on his legal papers, and you never know what happens in prison in whatever this state is in.
Okay, so even if he says like, oh yeah, I'm gymnasium, I'm not this Jimothy-nasium.
Or maybe in that moment he was like, gymnasium is searched for in 30 states. And, I'm not gymnasium, I'm Jimothy.
Like always coming up with great names. Like it's still like in character if we think about it this way, because like when he gave like Paul his like girl name, which was just like Paula.
Yes.
Just like, oh yeah, we just include more vocals or something.
And when he has to be a girl, he will be Jamantha.
That sounds cute. But it's a little bit hard to pronounce.
Jamantha.
Jamantha.
Yeah, it's a great name.
I'm actually like Jimothy right now.
Okay.
So let's see how Jimothy is doing.
Yeah. Jim pulled at his own shirt and glanced at his name tag.
Damn it. No, it says Yutomji. What? This isn't my name either.
Martin chuckled. Confused, Jim sat back down in the middle of the cell. Having the wrong name on his name tag gave him a bit of an existential crisis. Prison wasn't doing good things to his head. He only knew one thing for certain, and that was that he wanted to leave. Instead of using the broken spoon, he used his hands to scratch over the still very solid concrete floor, creating a terrible sound.
Oh no. Oh, poor Martin right now.
Yeah.
Jim, I also feel sorry for Jim. Poor Jim.
You know what? I will not spend 7 life sentences with you in this cell. Martin crossed his arms and shook his head. Absolutely not, no.
Obviously not. You inferior human species don't live that long. What?
Obviously, Martin said, rolling his eyes and wondering what kind of drugs Jim had smoked.
Also, I only got 6 life sentences.
Jim said triumphantly.
Look at me, you filthy human. Yeah, this was my own interpretation.
Yeah. Mindy is so in character right now.
My Jim impression is the best. No.
Yeah.
I just like to make Jim's impressions.
Yeah.
My favorite character. Next to, not Mindy, I don't know. Not favorite character.
You're not so good at Mindy impressions, I would say.
Yeah.
Lucky you. The cellmate stared at the ceiling, watching a lonely fly circle the only light bulb. Jim, however, didn't like the bold tone in Martin's voice.
I killed 24 children. You should tremble in front of me, mortal.
I killed 32 children, Martin stated unimpressed. Perhaps you should Perhaps you should be the one trembling.
Okay, wait a moment. This is getting out of hand right now. So, what? My question now at the prison.
Yeah.
They have like 2 mass murderers.
Yeah.
And they just decided to put 2 of the worst mass murderers in one cell.
Yes.
And they don't assume that they might kill each other.
Yeah.
Like strangling or something.
Maybe this was on purpose. Maybe
They
they wanted a little accident to happen. Do we really know if it's a high security prison? Do we know?
Yeah,
because usually you don't put... Yeah, of course you don't put two people like that in one cell. I think after a certain body count you have your own cell.
Like, this is how they are good.
This
going
is not
to put
funny,
into
of
the
course.
cell. Yeah, dark humor, parody, everything here.
Yeah.
And I can just imagine, like, how's it called, the guards, or like, I don't know, the guy who organizes the cell or something, has like a list of like how many people or something the prisoner killed, and then he has like an order list, like, oh yeah, they have killed so many, you get into this cell, you get into this.
Oh, you two will get along well.
You will get along so well. You killed almost the same amount of kids.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But now I'm interested in Martin, actually.
Yeah.
Why did he, we know why Jim killed, like, these children, actually. Like, he never really killed anyone before, like, he got this evil drug from Walter.
Mm-hmm.
So...
You make it sound like Walter gave it to him on purpose. He drank it by accident. Yeah, he drank
it, but it was more like a drug that made him kill it.
Yeah, kill kids. Yeah.
Kill kids. So he actually took, like, drugs, you could say.
Yeah. That's the kind of drug he took.
That's the kind of drug he took. But now I'm interested in, like, Martin. Why did he kill or something? Maybe there will be some background story would be interesting, but maybe Jim is not, like, interested.
Interested, yeah.
Yeah, Jim is not like, I don't care. I can still kill more if you want to.
First, Jim was disappointed to have lost the competition of who killed more children. But then he had an idea.
Listen to me, Mortal. We should stick together. You could be my assistants in the destruction of the Earthlings. You seem to hate them as much as I do. You and me, Jim! We will be unstoppable. We could rule the world together. But you as my assistant.
And then I ate most of the kids, Martin said as he slowly uncrossed his legs to place his feet on the floor. Good way to get rid of the evidence. He stood up, towering over Jim.
On the other hand, maybe someone would like to switch cellmates.
Jim stepped.
What is it? Like stepped?
Yeah, scroll down. Stepped backwards. He started stepping. He had some sick moves. For the listener, Mindy just didn't scroll down. She was confused by the sentence, which wasn't a sentence yet.
No.
Because obviously we're reading a text for the first time.
Oh my god, I'm crying. Now I need to include to my VTuber model a crying animation because I think this will happen several more times. I have, like, actually,
Yeah.
I think 2 weeks ago or something, I was, I don't know, I just randomly found, like, Irish dance videos.
Okay.
Because I thought that I might go to the university sports and, I don't know, try out a dance. And then I saw, okay, they have Irish dance classes. And then I was like, okay, how does it look like? And then I watched some videos where they do like this step dance, which was very, very cool. And now I'm imagining Jim having like fancy shoes or something, like doing a step dance. Like,
to distract Martin.
Yeah, to distract him. And then it's like, oh God, let me out. I want to switch.
One of my friends goes there. She really likes it.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just wait like until like how's it called for the next
new
semester. They have the plan for what's there, and then maybe I will go and try something out. If you like, you can join.
I will not. I don't have time.
Your full schedule, actually.
I have a full schedule unless the argument gets resolved in a way that I'm leaving the group. Then I have Wednesdays free.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
Good way to get wind of evidence.
Yeah.
So Martin is like very. Okay.
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 So, what was happening was Jim stepped backwards slowly towards the door. It's about lunchtime now. Are you getting hungry? I'm getting hungry. Martin replied, and his gaze got a bit intense.
Guards! Guards!
Jim yelled, ripping at the steel door. Martin stood right behind Jim. I think I might need a little snack right now.
No! No! No, I want to know, Jim,
Yeah.
don't! Oh my gosh. This is so uncomfortable. I really like it so far. It's
Okay.
very, very nice. Okay, so let's see. Now we have a scene change, I guess?
Yes, you know how I write my stories.
Yeah. So let's see.
I think Sorry, I have to readjust the camera because I want to lie on the floor. The camera is not catching me. Okay.
Does it work again?
I hope. I mean, I have to look. Yeah. Yeah, it's working. Sorry.
Perfect. Okay. Let's see what happens next.
Do you want to be Sophia?
Yeah.
No, you're not Sophia. You're the other character.
What? You just asked me and you're like, no.
No, you can't do Sophia justice.
Okay, then you're going to read Sophia and I will read someone else.
Right now is not the right time. Sophia chuckled as she turned around, expecting her boyfriend to be the one pulling at her. She was standing in a supermarket and had just chosen a package of shrimp-flavored noodles to munch on for lunch. Mindy remembers where this is coming from.
This is a thing we talked about
in an earlier episode.
I think
With
3
Fiona.
episodes ago.
Yeah, 3, because
3 or
Fiona was
4.
there. Yeah.
Yes, and we talked about like these, like
instant noodles,
which are hard and you can just snack on them also
Yeah.
and don't cook them. So she's actually doing this.
Mm-hmm. She froze when she stared into a curious hazel brown eyes.
Therefore you said I should read the other one.
I thought you were guessing it already.
No, actually
Okay.
I was like, I thought, like Sophia's a best friend from Trudy, right?
Yeah.
Because we talked about that I don't like the best friend of her.
Yeah.
And then you said like, you will not do justice to her because you don't like her.
Ah, okay.
So this was my thinking. Therefore I didn't expect this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, I like the next sentence.
Are you trying to steal my bag? Sophia asked the little girl who had stumbled against her in the middle of the cheese aisle of the closest supermarket to the town's only still open school.
That's a lot of details.
Yeah, sorry. It was late at night, okay?
I like, but it's interesting, you now include way more description
Yeah.
as like before.
Than before, yeah. Mindy shook her head.
No?
Actually, she was trying to steal just her phone.
Oh, it would have been so nice if she says like, no, I was just trying to steal your phone.
Yeah.
If she just said it.
Yeah. Dude, your hand is still in my bag. Sophia pulled at the bag, but Mindy also pulled at the bag.
My sleeve is caught in your stupid zipper.
Yeah, because you're fucking trying to steal my shit.
I am not.
Yes, you are. Oh.
Who's going to read this one?
Who's going to read this? Do you want me or do you want?
How do we imagine him? With bad skin? Worse attitude. Hey!
A tall store clerk with bad skin and an even worse attitude towards shelf-stacking morals approached them calmly.
What seems to be the problem here?
Sophia and Mindy exchanged a look.
This lady is trying to steal my bag!
Mindy suddenly wailed, a single tear rolling down her cheek as she pointed at Sophia. No, shit, no! I don't! This is my bag! Sophia yelled and pulled at the bag.
No, it's not!
Mindy yelled and pulled at the bag. Yes, it is!
No, it's not!
The man in the uncomfortable red uniform looked back and forth between them. Then it seemed like he had an idea.
No. So listen to me. How about we cut the bag in half? Solves the problem, right? No, it doesn't.
The two girls stared at him silently. Mindy is nodding. Old Mindy is nodding, by the way.
Yes. I think this makes reasonable sense to cut the bag in half, and then Mindy gets the phone and half of the bag.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is inspired by a guy from the dance class I went to when I was, I think, 16 or 17. Perhaps 17. There was one guy who we would all stand in a group, and then suddenly he would grab a purse and yell, "She is stealing my bag! She is stealing my bag!" And it was always so funny.
So he just randomly did it as like a joke?
Yeah, as a joke. He would just rip at the girl's purse and be like, "Oh, she's stealing my bag!"
Okay, this is very funny actually.
This was super funny every time it happened.
Did like also other people like play this joke back on him again?
No.
Then? Because this would have been also funny, like if he does this joke like several times in the dance class, and like you see people like every week or something. And
he wasn't doing it in every class. He did it a few times, but it was always a banger.
Actually, it would have been funny if he does it like every time, and then one person thinks like, okay, now I pay him back.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
The man thought of another approach to the situation. He was hungry and feared his lunch in the break room would get cold eventually. He didn't want to put it in the microwave. Carsten Miller, the store clerk, had a natural fear of microwaves.
A natural fear of microwaves. I like that microwaves are coming back here.
Yeah.
And actually in my head he's now also having like a curry udon, which gets cold and something.
Yeah.
Okay. If this doesn't get resolved soon, I'll have to put you both in prison. Mindy's like, yes, put me in prison. Then I can see Jim. Prison?
Mindy asked. Carsten nodded calmly.
I will call the police and they will put you in prison for 30 years.
I am too pretty for prison, Sophia complained. Also, I have school tomorrow. On the other hand, I also have Latin tomorrow, which is a little worse than prison, I would expect.
I think they have no clue about prison. And actually, what would Carsten, like, there's only, like, stuff happening, like stealing and two girls.
Yeah, of course not. He is an adult and he doesn't know how to talk to children. And he's like, oh, I will put you in prison if you don't tell me the truth, what is happening.
How old are they again? I think...
Mindy is 11 and Sophia is 16.
And Sophia believes it, actually. Like, I would believe that Mindy,
Sophia
when she's 10,
also
she's
a little
like...
bit stupid, but I think she doesn't believe it. She's just...
She's making a joke also, kind of,
She's
right?
making a joke out of it, and she tries to scare the kid because the kid is lying, obviously. And I mean, Carsten probably sees that a little girl like Mindy wouldn't have a back like the one Sophia is having.
Okay. So he's, I don't know, threatening a child so far, like, I don't know.
Not threatening.
He says that he will call the police and they will put him in prison for 30 years. I think this is kind of threatening for a child.
I mean, if you say
Children.
it openly, it's... okay.
Yeah, depends, like...
On the situation.
But I think Mindy is like, prison. Yes, give it to me.
The little gears in Mindy's head had started to turn. I love how I'm always right in my characterization of you.
I know how my brain works, and
I know how your brain
I
works
like
as
that
well.
you knows it also. Because, yeah. I did it. I tried to steal the bag. I am very sorry. No, I'm not very sorry because I want to go in prison.
I really don't want to go to Latin class. Sophia mumbled, still deep in thought.
Well, thank you for your honesty.
Sophia ripped the bag away from Mindy and hugged it tightly.
Will you put me in prison now?
Mindy asked. She stretched out both of her hands as if gesturing for him to put her in handcuffs immediately.
I shall leave it at a warning. Don't do that again, girls.
The man smiled and walked away, obviously very proud of himself.
I want to go to prison. Jim.
Mindy visibly deflated a little as she watched him go. Sophia, being taller than the 11-year-old, held her bag over her head, out of her reach, just to be sure.
And then put me in prison.
Mindy stated. Not noticing the disappointment in her voice, Sophia explained. They don't throw you in prison just for stealing a bag, silly. You gotta do something a lot bigger than that.
Don't tell her this. No. Sophia's like not getting it, right?
Mm.
She's like not reading the mood or understanding why Mindy behaves like this.
No,
at all.
she never was good at that.
Don't tell her to do something bigger. Oh no, is this like the moment when Mindy becomes to
Mindy becomes evil Mindy.
evil Mindy, like I don't know, a criminal stealing cars and
I mean, she was stealing shit before, wasn't she?
yeah, but now she's like she only
He has
stole
different
phones.
motivation.
Yeah, so now she's like I have to steal bigger things, like a car, an airplane.
Do you remember whose car got stolen in the first season?
I think it was
Who was doing stuff in the back seat?
Walter's? No.
Yes.
Was it Walter's car?
Yes, it was
Oh
Walter's car.
no. Maybe it has like a safety code, like I don't know, with Lisa's birthday or something, and then she's like, oh yeah, easy peasy.
Yeah.
And then she started smuggling fish.
Yeah.
With the help of Bruno.
Ah yes, the fish smuggling. I was.
Yeah, she's more of a criminal.
The fun thing is, we know she never went to prison for it, right?
So she actually, I don't know.
She
very
was too
good.
good at it.
She was too good.
Mindy nodded. Not waiting for an answer, Sophia continued. But to not go to prison, you should stop taking things that aren't yours. You can just ask people for help. A lot of people like helping, alright? Mindy still nodded, having already stopped listening. To go to prison, Mindy thought. She would have to do something a lot worse. She would have to steal something a lot more expensive.
I think I spoiled too much, right?
Yeah. It was too obvious, I'm sorry.
Like, okay, one thing.
Yeah.
This is the first time I'm reading this, by
Yeah.
the way.
We didn't talk about it beforehand. I wasn't telling Mindy anything about the story.
Yeah.
Mindy, I just have the characterization down so well.
Yeah, everything that I think Mindy will do, she
Yeah.
will actually do.
Yeah. Stay in school, kid, Sophia said, threw her long blonde hair back and stomped away.
One day, I will stab her.
Mindy thought to herself as she watched her go.
Okay, this is dark, Mindy. I think Mindy is like very desperate also.
Yeah.
Very alone, like no friends, and Jim is gone, and
Jim is
no
gone,
parents.
Lisa is gone.
She actually has no one right now, right?
Yeah.
Bruno is... I think Bruno might be the only one, but they have like, I think, not a close contact. Because of the fish smuggling, there should be like some connection
Yeah,
at some
fish
point.
smuggling comes later. Now she is starting her villain arc.
it not already started.
Yeah, but as you just said, she had done things out of desperation because she's an orphan.
There's
But
like
now,
no one...
now the villain, Mindy, is born.
Oh, nice. I like this. Because there's like actually no one to stop her, right?
No. Usually Lisa or Jim would stop her, but
Yeah.
no.
Jim would just like, oh yeah, do it. Steal
Yeah.
stuff or
He would try to help but make things...
worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would kind of mess it up, I would say.
Yes.
Because he doesn't really know how like the human life works. Or like the organizational stuff or something. But Mindy is also just 11. And it will be interesting to see like if you include it at some point how she will like survive. Because for now it's like I don't know how she survives actually. Where does she get her money from? I think she steals phones and like I don't know, sells them on like internet.
Sells it on eBay.
Yeah.
I could tell you wanted to say that. I mean, beforehand, I think she had a lot of help from Lisa because her parents are very rich.
So maybe, I don't know, she learned a lot of, I don't know, convenient stuff when she was with Lisa also.
Yeah.
And living there sometimes because she was always there.
Yeah, they were eating together a lot and that's where she got her stuff and I think...
Oh yeah, she also stole maybe
yeah, she was
from
thinking
the kitchen.
about stealing the microwave, but it probably was too big. Maybe she stole some other stuff and Walter just replaced it because he's very forgetful.
Yeah, he's like very busy doing his
busy
like
Batman.
research. Busy Batman. Doing his stuff and I can imagine like Mindy, I don't know, just stealing very convenient stuff, I don't know, from Walter. I can imagine him just like laying, like, he has like the world destroying microwave in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And teleportation microwave. And he could have also like, I don't know, maybe a pencil or something could be like a device that he made. And, I don't know, it pays her rent. I have no idea. There could be something. Yeah, the pencil, I don't know, prints out money or something. She's like, oh no, I'm rich.
Okay.
But it has like a weight, like a frame weight. Oh, not frame weight. Limit.
A limit, okay.
Has to buy paper for this.
Then she tried to call the prison again with the phone from Carsten Miller, the supermarket clerk, who was currently eating a cold lunch in the break room. She had stolen it the very moment he had walked past her when he left.
Yeah, Mindy is very, very good at stealing stuff, actually.
Yeah.
So, scene change, okay.
He left the house with a bad feeling. Floppy didn't like leaving Lisa alone, but he also didn't like not feeding the birds in the park. Who else would feed the birds if not him?
He really likes feeding the birds, doesn't he?
The rays of an early spring sun warmed his fur for the first time this year. He should wash the suit soon.
Yeah, maybe for the people who don't know anymore, Floppy from the first season kidnapped Lisa, best friend from Mindy, and she's now, like, I don't know, hidden in his house.
In the basement.
In the basement. And Floppy is a green bear wearing, a man wearing a, like, furry costume of a green bear.
An elderly lady already sat on his favorite bench.
How could she?
She was reading a newspaper. After some hesitation, he sat next to her. There were other benches which were empty, but he preferred to sit on this specific bench, because from there he had the best view over the lake. What?
This reminds me so much of Meg, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, because he's like such an habit person. And if he has something, I don't know, if he would have like a favorite bench and someone would be sitting there, he would be also like very, I'm not proud, how's it called? Stur. Headstrong, that he would still sit there. But maybe Floppy is also like, I don't know, social? He always gave like, I don't know, a friendly vibe, I would say. He didn't have like any social anxiety or something. He was just like, yeah, I'm in my in my green bear costume.
Yeah.
Maybe he feels more safe also wearing it.
Excuse me, do you know what time it is? Floppy asked the elderly lady sitting next to him.
So I'm the elderly lady. Of course, it is.
The lady lowered the newspaper to first look at her analog watch and then look at him. She froze before she suddenly started screaming.
What? Why?
The lady dropped the newspaper and continued screaming as she stared at the green bear in front of her. Still, she screamed as she stood up and started to shuffle away, grabbing her walking stick tightly.
I like that she just had like her mouth open all the time, like, ah, oh my stick, ah.
Yes.
Just like, oh my gosh. Ah, yeah, okay, it's...
She is scared of the bear.
Okay.
Maybe she doesn't see very well.
And then she thinks it's like a real bear, maybe. But a
Or
green
just
one?
a horror. I mean, you've seen my drawings of him. An elderly lady might get scared.
Yeah, okay. So we assume also that it's like not so common that there's like furries walking around. Because I think at some point...
I think it's a bit more common because Bruno also is a furry.
Yeah.
And they are not related, as we're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. So the lady just thought maybe it's like a real animal or something. Because she couldn't see so much. Maybe if she saw that he's like a normal furry,
Yeah.
then she is like, okay, no problem.
Okay. Yep, this happens sometimes,
Oh no.
Floppy said more to
He has
himself
like a
than
good
to-
costume.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
She didn't hear him, just trying to get away as fast as possible, which wasn't very fast because of her old age.
Just move 5 centimeters away from him,
Yeah.
like, "Nyah!" Still screaming.
Hungry birds that recognized Floppy started to assemble curiously. Yet they were scared by the screaming of the elderly woman and didn't dare to move closer. Floppy counted 1 pigeon, 7 magpies, at least 20 sparrows and 3 crows. Crows, yeah.
Actually, I was reading 3 cows. I was like,
No.
what? What's happening here?
What kind of bird is a cow? Mindy, do I have to get the children's books?
Like the last time when we were talking about like what sound does a sheep make. No, I cannot do it anymore.
They all eyed the elderly lady. Then they gazed over at him, remembering that the green bear always brought the best kind of seeds. Still, they stayed out of seed reach. Sorry. Floppy sighed and shook his huge green head before he picked up the newspaper and opened it. "Walter," he whispered and froze. Floppy stared at the picture of his husband on the second page of the newspaper. For a moment he got lost in his husband's beautiful blue eyes.
I have tears in my eyes. It's so... Oh my gosh. It's like, it's not really romantic, but still, I don't know. It feels melancholic.
Yeah. And I'm not sure what makes this to be better than whatever shit I wrote in the last chapter. Like, what Small Sam wrote.
You mean the
Small
very...
Sam also tried to be romantic, but it failed horribly.
I think the thing is that you tried to write down the romantic stuff in very, like...
Flowery language, probably.
Yeah, kind of 2 pink glasses.
Yeah.
I think, like, too much. It was a little bit too much. And here
Yeah.
he just, like, we know that they are not together right now and there are reasons for this.
Yeah.
And it just feels like, because we know, or maybe it's more like because it's more complicated.
Yeah.
Here. And like,
he has his reasons not to be with Walter, but you can tell he still loves him.
yeah, it's hard to say. Like,
Yeah.
we never really saw them like being overly romantic, I would say. They have some moments, but they're always like very funny. And
Yeah.
sometimes they are like passive aggressive. I think Floppy is always like passive aggressive to Walter.
Yeah.
So they have like a specific
relationship
to each other, which is not only, oh, I love you so much, and so like too lovey-dovey. Maybe they had it like also when they first got together. I don't know. I could imagine them still like also being passive aggressive to each other in the beginning. But I don't know. It feels like there's more like everything that happened in the first season.
Yeah.
Also kind of like when you know the background and then you're reading it now. And just reading that he said the name Walter also.
Yeah.
I don't know, only this small sentence has such a huge impact. It's very different.
Yeah.
And it's hard to describe why it's... I think also you have to include... Like, we read only small parts of your story from Small Sam.
Yeah.
And, like, we don't really have a lot of time to really engage in the characters sometimes, I guess.
Yeah, because I didn't write enough for the reader to really engage with them. Things were happening too fast, I think.
Yeah, way too fast at some point. And I think if you also include that, I don't know, I think you could also get used to the characters more the more you like read about them, and if we have like more context and more reasons why they behave like they behave.
Yeah.
Because I think the things that we include also, like with this Coma and Marcy, and I don't know why Gordon might behave like he behaves or something. I think these things that we are talking about during the podcast gives them more like a character. And there's some stuff that we could also include in your story, like in a written form. And then it would be like, I think it could get to this point.
Yeah. To add some stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And actually also one thing.
Yeah.
I ship Flippy and Walter more than I ship Mindy and Jim.
Yeah, I mean, same.
And I think for Small Sam's story, it's also like, I don't really ship Trudy and Gordon, like the main characters, but I ship like Trudy and Marcy, or I don't know,
Rico and Gordon.
Oh, yes! Yes! Maybe I just like, I don't know, boys love?
Yeah, girls love.
Men love, boys love, girls love?
Yeah.
Same gender love?
Yeah.
Who knows? Okay. So he's lost in the beautiful blue eyes, which were printed on the newspaper.
Yeah. Then he read the headline. Local man threatens to kill everyone in the city.
I love him so much. Flippy's like, my husband. Or not.
No. It goes on. Wouldn't be the first time, Flippy mumbled under his breath. He leaned back and turned the page.
Yeah, this is the thing. Like, he's kind of... He's like still accepting it, right? And
he kind of sees why, because he does have his daughter.
Yeah,
but wouldn't be the first. Yeah, it's difficult.
Yeah. But it's not like he says like, I love this guy. Thumbs up.
No, he's more like thumbs down because he's turning the page now.
Yeah,
also, one thing you should notice is the picture's on the second page, not on the front page. So this has to mean that worse things are happening in the city. Because front page only makes the worst news.
Yeah, he's reading on the second page.
Yeah, careful reading.
Okay. Nice. I like this detail.
Yeah, little details.
I like also the details of what's the next sentence.
Always great when you can talk to the author, right?
Yeah.
The lady was still screaming as she shuffled away, having brought a distance of roughly 20 meters between them.
Like when this would have been like a cartoon.
Yes, I was imagining it as a cartoon.
Yeah. I could imagine like him sitting there on the bench and then like, how's it called? Away, which goes like.
The camera zooms out and you can see the lady again screaming and shuffling away with the walking stick. And he just turns the page and reads and sits there on the bench.
Yeah. This is very nice.
Surrounded by birds. Oh, I can't wait to animate this particular scene. In, 20 years maybe.
In 20 years.
If we go on in this speed.
Yeah, but the thing is you could also like, if you like small scenes or something, you could still like animate it right now.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
And do it if you're like...
Yeah.
Because the animation should make fun, and if you have something you want to animate, just animate it, I would say.
That's true.
Even if it's something in the future, because the people cannot really, like, put it into perspective yet. But, I don't know, it's like a nice...
Maybe as a trailer for the podcast as a whole.
Yeah, and also like I think you can also just take this scene as it is. Like, you have like a green bear and then the old lady sitting there, and you can understand what's happening, and the lady is running away because of reasons, and then Floopy is reading the newspaper. Oh yeah, Walter.
I mean, you don't know they are married. You can tell that there is something between them.
Yeah, but the thing
maybe
is also...
Floopy also is just in the first part you think Floopy is a fan, maybe, if you read it for the first time, perhaps. And then later you can tell that he knows him. Local man threatens to kill everyone in the city. Wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah. And actually, like, I also like to sometimes not include details and just let the people who watch the video just, like, ask questions and then get interested and, like, oh, why looks he like this or something. Just don't answer. Just animate it as you like. And then the stuff will happen. So let's see. Scene change.
Scene change. I have to wait a second.
Sam went down again.
Yeah, I'm lying on the floor too much and I can't breathe. Sorry. Okay. You have to edit all of this.
Yeah, this will be very interesting.
Sorry.
I'm used to it.
Okay. Sam making weird noises.
Yeah.
Between them, an uncomfortable silence was filling the room. Who could this... Okay.
No, I don't know. I haven't read more.
Okay. Who could this be about?
So, we will not... I know that you normally don't include the same people again. So these are new people? And maybe this could be Walter and Amber?
Yeah, good.
Because these are the only ones now I can think of.
Yeah. Dinner always was an uncomfortable event when it was just the two of them. It was even worse when Amber had to bring another student over for a school project. Amber hated working on school projects together. She was better alone, when no one was holding her back. Clara stared at her plate filled with half-cooked waffles. She put more syrup on them. Then she looked across the awfully long table. Neither Walter nor Amber had yet eaten. Stop. Don't scroll. Okay, now we have to talk. Who's Clara?
A friend from school. From Amber, or... Wait.
No,
Clara?
Amber doesn't have friends. Whose friend is Clara?
But it was even worse when Amber had to bring another student. I thought it was another student.
It is another student, but whose friend is it?
Clara.
Yeah, Clara.
Hä?
You have to re-listen to the last episode. Clara is a friend of Sophia and Trudy. They are the same age. Amber is 16, just like Trudy and Clara and Marcy. And...
Oh my god, there are so many names now.
Yeah!
Okay, so Clara is not... Oh, I like that it gets intertwined more and more. So, Clara is a friend from Amber, and Clara is also a friend from Trudy.
Yeah, Clara is a friend of Trudy and Sophia, and a schoolmate of Amber.
And Amber goes to the same school as Trudy goes?
Because it's the only school in town still open, which we learned at the top of the chapter.
But Mindy also changed schools, right? But
yes.
Is she also going to this school?
Yeah.
So everyone is going to this school?
Yeah.
And they haven't saw each other at the school yet, like Mindy and the rest.
Or maybe she didn't notice her. And also, Mindy wasn't really going to school a lot because she was searching for Lisa, which we also learned.
So, okay.
And maybe Amber had spent some time at home because of the stuff that had happened.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So Amber is the sister from Lisa who got kidnapped by Floopy, who is the husband from Walter, the father of them.
Yes, and Clara is the friend of Sophia and Trudy.
Yes. But they are not... but they have to do a school project. So is Amber in the same class as Trudy? Because she was never mentioned yet.
I mean, there are like 30 kids in a class, and Amber is a very quiet person, which you will see in this chapter.
Oh, okay, this is getting interesting.
Yeah. Are we praying before we start eating? Clara asked slowly.
So I'm Walter? Oh my god. There's no god.
Walter replied coldly without looking up.
So he's reading a newspaper maybe? Or
No.
he's just looking at his food?
Yeah, perhaps.
Why are they so sad?
Hmm?
Why are they so sad? So it's because they...
Because Lisa is gone! Why are they sad? He's missing his daughter! He threatens to kill everyone in the city! Why is he sad?
Oh my gosh!
Pay attention, please.
Oh my gosh! Okay, I just checked if my...
If the thing is still recording, yeah, maybe I have to check as well. Take a deep breath. Take a break.
My heart. Actually, when these episodes come out,
Shit.
is it not recording anymore?
No.
No! Just record again. Because it recorded until now on my end, so it should be fine.
Okay. Now it's recording again. Shit. Okay.
Oh my gosh, hopefully it works. But yeah, the microphone works perfect. And, but yeah. Sorry. So yeah, he said it makes sense now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Clara said softly and took a bite from the dough. It tasted salty. Walter was scribbling stuff in a tiny black notebook placed next to his plate. The sound of the pen mixed with the ticking of the kitchen's clock and Clara's fork. The sounds were driving Amber insane. The green wallpaper burned in her eyes and it felt like the room was caving in.
Oh, they have a green wallpaper.
Yes, you know this from our animation.
Okay.
She stared at the opposite wall. There were still spots of burnt waffles from the day before. I think we should use soap for our science project, Clara suddenly told Amber. It's bubbly and it smells nice. Maybe we could get rose soap, so it would even be red.
Short question?
Yeah.
So there were still spots of burnt waffles from the day before, so it was just yesterday that Lisa was kidnapped?
No, from the day before Lisa disappeared.
Ah, okay, and they didn't really...
Yeah, it
cleaned
isn't
it or
cleaned off
something.
yet.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Because then it felt like it would have been like
No,
too fast, everything.
it was too fast.
What science project are you two doing anyway?
Walter asked. We are building a volcano for geography class, Clara said proudly.
Ah, yeah. Soap doesn't work.
Walter replied, his eyes still not leaving the pages in front of him. How would you know?
He's an amazing scientist, anyway.
Mad scientist.
he's wearing, like, his...
Lab coat.
Lab coat, so... How would you know?
Scroll down.
Uh-oh.
Amber froze and Walter stopped writing. He looked down at himself, at his lab coat. Then he looked at Clara.
Just a feeling. I like that way.
Yeah.
Just knew it.
Have you made a volcano before, Mr. Cookie?
Yes, I actually have.
Anything we should keep in mind when making it? Clara asked.
Did he... Okay. When she's asking, have you made a volcano before?
Yeah.
Like in school, these are like this, I don't know.
I think they're using baking
bubbly
powder. Yeah.
and very cute volcanoes. But I'm actually not sure if this is what water means. I'm scared of his answer.
Walter thought for a while. He finally grabbed his fork and took a bite from his waffle, grimacing as soon as his tongue touched the food. He lowered the fork and swallowed without chewing.
Why did I knew this? Why? lava is hot enough, people burn faster.
Walter said quietly.
Oh. If the lava is hot enough, people burn faster.
Walter said quietly. Clara laughed. Amber didn't. Walter looked confused for a moment.
People dying is not that funny. It usually gets you in a lot of trouble.
He leaned back and his expression stayed neutral. Clara stopped laughing. She looked at her empty plate. Then she looked at Amber, who had not touched her own plate yet. Should we go to your room now to start planning our killer volcano?
I like that she's still trying, thinks it is like a joke.
Yeah, keep it light.
Yeah. Yeah, Clara gives more of a friendly feeling.
Vibe, yeah.
And more like reading the
room
better than Sophia does, actually. At least.
She's also not that good. She doesn't know Walter killed people. She thinks he's joking. Maybe he is joking. We don't know.
I hope he's joking. But it's Walter. That's a problem.
Yeah, we don't know.
We don't know. Okay.
Amber nodded.
Good luck on your project,
Walter said. The girls didn't reply as they hurried upstairs. Wow, this room sucks, Clara said, looking at the pink wallpaper, which she also saw in the animation.
Mm-hmm.
Stuffed animals covered the upper bunk of the bunk bed, Lisa's bed. Flowers and pictures covered the walls in bright colors. Clara turned around and, with her back leaned against the door, stood Amber, all in black, looking like she'd rather be anywhere else but here.
So this is now Lisa's room, were there? Or?
They share a room, which she also saw in the animation.
Ah, true, I guess, yeah.
Not you guess, you know, it's true. It's
there's
canon.
So many information to catch
canon.
on again. True.
When they were young, they were sharing a room.
Yeah, and then after the 7 years, actually, Amber got her own room.
Yeah, she couldn't stay in there, could she?
Yeah, it's like a normal thing that happens.
Yeah. Clara walked slowly across the room towards the desk. The desk was filled with pictures of Lisa and Amber. Oh, Clara said, finally recognizing the little girl from the news. That's her, isn't it? You are Lisa's sister. Tears filled Amber's eyes. If she had eaten any waffles, this would have been the moment for them to make a reappearance. Amber quietly coughed a little as an answer.
Oh no, this is like a trauma also for Amber, just thinking about it.
Frowning, Clara lowered the picture she had been looking at and let her gaze wander around. God, it must be awful to stay in this room. Amber slowly nodded.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes on. Clara picked up a small blue shirt from the floor, running her fingers over the soft material. They haven't found her yet, right? People are suspecting she is dead. Been searching for her in the woods and the lake.
Oh no.
Against her will, Amber let out an awful sounding sob. This made Clara snap out of it, and she dropped the shirt. I think we need to get out of here. Wanna go for a walk?
Oh, Clara is actually really, really nice to Amber.
Yeah.
Even if she said something a little bit mean. Not mean,
It's
actually.
not mean. I think she's also a bit scared by the situation because they don't know what's happening. They don't know if Lisa will be the only girl who goes missing.
Mm-hmm.
They know nothing. Maybe
Yeah.
she's herself scared and she didn't notice what she was saying.
Mm.
I don't think she said it on purpose.
Yeah. But I like that she tries to, how's it called?
Not cheer her up, but something in that direction.
Distract her, maybe?
Yeah, distract her, yeah. Amber glanced at the door worriedly. Ah, wait a moment. Clara went over to the window and looked outside. Close enough, she muttered. Amber stepped next to her to look outside as well.
So I guess she's looking at the door because Walter is not allowing her to leave, or what's happening.
Yes.
But Amber can go to school and work on school projects, so is
but
he driving her?
It's getting late and she's not allowed outside anymore because there could be a killer going around.
Yeah, but actually I think, wasn't Lisa kidnapped like in the afternoon or something?
Yes,
it was
in
not
broad
in the
daylight,
night.
but still.
Therefore I could have imagined like Walter not letting Amber go somewhere alone. Not like with any security or something.
But also Amber's not his favorite daughter. Maybe he's just like, yeah, okay,
True.
do what you want, but I'm still a strict parent. Don't go out after 8 in the evening. Like,
okay.
Parents do that sometimes.
Yeah, okay, I guess so.
Yeah.
He mentions that she's not his favorite daughter, so he's like,
Yeah.
just don't go after 8, and if you get kidnapped, I don't care or something.
No,
not so
no.
much, but
Yeah.
he would be less sad, and which is actually very sad for Amber.
Yeah,
For
hashtag
Amber.
sad life.
Hashtag poor Amber.
We jump on the roof of the garage and slide down from there, landing safely on the grass. Clara explained. Do you think you can do that? Not waiting for an answer, Clara took her bag with one hand, and with the other one she took Amber's. Ready? Clara asked, and immediately jumped. Before Amber could grab another thought, she stood on the street and looked up to her own window. The wind softly blew and it smelled of flowers, but perhaps it was just Clara's perfume. Birds sang in the trees around them, and the street lamps would turn on soon. Let's get some real dinner. I am starting to feel a bit sick. Clara didn't let go of Amber's hand as she pulled her towards the next pizza place. And above them, the setting sun started to turn the sky violet and pink and orange.
Oh, but...
Author's note, I am sorry, but I cannot kill Sophia just yet because she reappears in a later chapter. Sorry, Mindy. Because we talked about it in the last episode that you wanted Mindy to stab Sophia.
Oh, yes.
You had a wish.
Now I imagine
you
it, yeah.
said you had a wish, but I had to look it up. She reappears. I cannot kill her. I'm sorry. But I could put foreshadowing that Mindy probably one day will stab her.
Oh no. I hope she just like gives her an injury or something and she doesn't kill completely her, but we also don't know. But oh my god. I didn't say so much in the last part now because it felt very emotional. And I didn't want to interrupt so much. Actually, Clara is really, really nice. I like her.
Makes you wonder what happens.
That Clara is not appearing in future anymore in our chapters.
Yeah.
In
And
season
that Amber says none of her friends, so she doesn't have friends and she's all alone and no one likes her. What happens between Clara and Amber?
So we get into a fight.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Betrayal.
Oh no, don't do this to Amber. So maybe it's more like Clara is now like a good person, helping Amber like to escape and I don't know, have a nice time.
Yeah.
And then there will be some stuff happening and you see that Clara is also like not a one-dimensional person and she has her reasons to do something bad or so, I don't know. Or something that Amber doesn't approves of. And then they get into some kind of fight and I don't know. It could be some complicated stuff going on, which would be very interesting actually.
Yeah.
If there's like a contrast between it. She's very nice now and then stuff happens which makes the relationship break apart or something.
Yeah. And we also have a very nice contrast between the ending of this chapter and the beginning of it. This chapter starts with the sun rising outside of the cell. And you have the grey colors and the one light bulb. And then the chapter ends with two people actually escaping. And the sun setting with the colors.
Oh my gosh! Why is your writing so good?
Thank you.
Actually, every time when you write a chapter, it actually motivates me to also write something.
Okay.
It's like, I also want to write again. It's like, because there's like so much thought always put inside of it.
Yeah.
It's like, I love it.
And this was written in a few hours, right?
Yeah, and this just shows like, I don't know, what you can do in a few hours. And it's, oh my gosh, I love it. It's a really nice. I like that we have more like this intertwining of the characters here, and some more information what happens in these like 7 years in between. Yeah, I'm very impressed. I really much like it. It's a complete contrast to all those chapters we wrote. We went from like Mini Mindy or like from Small Sam. You can see there's a difference.
Yeah, an improvement.
Yeah. And it kind of gets you very involved with the characters. Like, I don't know. It's very weird because your writing makes me feel stuff. I don't know how else to describe it.
Okay.
It's more like the stuff from like when we wrote when we were both young. It's more like, yeah, this stuff happens and something, but it's not like it really makes me really sad or really emotionally attached, kind of.
Yeah.
It's more like, oh yeah, it's a fun thing. But this writing is actually, it gets me involved in the characters and in the situation. I want to know like what happens next, and yeah, it includes you in the world. Very good job. Very proud of you.
Thank you.
Had a great time reading this, and now this is the end of the chapter that...
Yeah. Scroll down a little. I have one more little fun fact.
Oh no. Okay.
So, a little fun fact, because I had a specific number of magpies, because I always have to think of this little traditional children's nursery rhyme about magpies. It's according to an old superstition that the number of magpies seen tells you if you will have good or bad luck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And the
you can
nursery
scroll
rhyme
down.
will be about it. How many magpies did we have again?
7.
7, okay.
Nursery rhyme from 1780. 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for a girl, 4 for a boy, 5 for silver, 6 for gold, 7 for a secret never to be told, 8 for a wish, 9 for a kiss, 10 for a surprise you should be careful not to miss, 11 for health, 12 for wealth, 13 beware, it's the devil himself.
I like this nursery rhyme. So 7 was the number that Flippy saw.
Yeah, for a secret never to be told.
But didn't he... He never... No, he did tell Walter that he kidnapped Lisa, did he? Was it actually ever mentioned? There was so much stuff happening, I don't know anymore if it was ever mentioned.
Yes, it was mentioned, and he immediately forgave him, I think. But
Okay.
still, stuff can happen, and maybe there will be a secret happening.
And another secret.
Another secret which he will never tell.
But now regarding Floopy. Maybe.
Regarding
Because
Floopy, because Floopy saw the magpies.
more background for Floopy.
Yeah.
Now I'm curious. A secret never to be... Oh, this will be interesting.
Yeah.
I would like to know. Just continue writing the story right now.
Yeah.
No.
Mindy's already writing fanfiction.
Yeah, I'm writing fanfiction about it.
But now the document is over. This is enough.
Okay.
Fanfics
Okay.
and stuff.
This was very, very nice. Very
Thank you
liked
so
it.
much.
So, yeah, this is actually the intermediate chapter that Sam wrote.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. Had a great time.
Thank you.
I hope all of you listening out there and maybe watching our YouTube video, we hope you also had a great time.
Mm-hmm.
We hope you also included enough details for the people who never really continued season 1 or something, and you just, I don't know, want to get some information about it, which are very random sometimes.
Yeah. Now you can go and listen to the rest of season 1.
Yeah, now if you're interested to figure out like about the background from the characters that were mentioned here, go back, listen to it. And yeah, I have actually nothing else to say today anymore.
Me neither.
You too? So, what should be our last sentence then? You have so much here, so...
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel sick now. No. I don't know. We have like so much here. Wow, this room sucks.
Good luck on your project.
Just scrolling a little bit.
Yeah.
If we find something.
Local man
Local man. What?
threatens to kill a whole city. No, that's too long. It's too long.
This is too long.
One day I will stab her.
Will you put me in prisoner?
Prison?
Actually, this would be fun.
Yeah.
Is it? Okay, like prison in a way like we want to go to prison.
Question. Prison?
Like hopefully.
Prison?
Prison? Okay.
Okay.
So, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching.
Wait.
And
Instagram.
We have social media, so if you want to see more of us on other media, you can just go to our social media, which are Instagram,
Fiction After Lunch,
Tumblr,
Fiction After Lunch,
Twitter.
Fiction and Lunch.
We are on YouTube for the listener only, Fiction After Lunch.
Yeah.
You can support us on Patreon and Ko-fi, where we are also Fiction After Lunch. And don't we have one more social media?
Please rate and review. Tag us on LinkedIn.
Go to our LinkedIn. I forgot what else we have.
We are on Discord. You can find that in the description below.
Yeah. And yeah, please rate and review wherever you can. This would be a huge help.
Helps us out.
Yes.
And also, if you send us a screenshot of a 5-star rating wherever you could rate us, I can write you a story between 500 and 750 words. And just tell me what you want me to write. Could be something from season 1, could be something from season 2, could be a fan fiction if you know I saw whatever you want me to have seen.
or you can motivate Sam to watch something.
Yeah, or convince me to watch whatever you watched.
You have an influence here, so use your influence on us.
Yeah. And
use us. What? No.
No.
Prison?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening, and listen to you next time. See you next time.
Bye.
3, 2, 1. Prison. Bye bye.